Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making easy cheesy broccoli soup. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to a channel I stumbled across. It reminds me a lot of my channel. Basic, comfort food cooking. It's Rachel and Tom and her four sons, Tommy, Jacob, Aaron, and little Isaac. I'll put a link to their channel down in the description bar, guys. Swing by, check them out, and tell them Rick sent you. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, I'm starting out here in a skillet, and I have 4 tablespoons of butter melting. And this is salted butter, guys. It's not unsalted. I'm going to put in 1 onion that I diced up fine. And I'm going to allow this to saute for a few minutes till the onions start to turn translucent and soften up. Alright, now that my onions are starting to turn translucent and soften up, I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of flour. And we're going to make a roux. It's going to help thicken up our broccoli soup. And I'm going to stir that around well to incorporate the flour into the butter. And I'm going to allow this to cook on low heat for a few minutes to finish cooking those onions and to get the flour taste cooked out of the flour. You really don't want to brown this up because we're not making a brown soup, we're making a cheese soup. So I'm going to turn my heat down to medium-low. I'll keep an eye on this, but we'll allow this to do its thing here while we move on with the soup. Alright, while my flour and onions are doing their thing over here, I have 2 12-ounce packs of frozen broccoli florets. If you can't find these, you should get like a 28-ounce large pack. It's not going to hurt if you throw a little over on your broccoli. And I have 4 cups of water here that I had boiling. I turned it down, but I turned it back up. We're going to allow our broccoli to come up to a boil in here, and I'm going to allow this to cook for probably about 6 or 7 minutes once it comes up to a boil. Alright guys, this came up to the boil. I actually added another cup of water, so there's 5 cups of water in there. This came up to the boil and I give it 5 minutes. I'm going to add that roux in that we made. It's going to help thicken that up. Now I'm going to show you the part where this gets really easy here in a minute. Just let me stir that roux in there. Now I didn't add any salt in this water because this butter has salt and the cheese has salt, but we will test it after everything's in there for salt. Here's the easy part, guys. I have a 15.5-ounce container of ragu cheddar cheese sauce. We're just going to add that right in there. And if you can't get the ragu, any jarred cheddar cheese sauce will do. That's around that size. If it's a few ounces over, that's no big deal. So we're going to get all of our cheese down in there. And I'm going to stir that to incorporate the cheese into the water and the roux. And you don't want to overboil your broccoli because you want it to keep that vibrant green color, and you don't want to boil off all of your little leafy parts of your florets. Now I'm going to let this go. It has about 2 minutes left. I'm going to let it go to thicken up as it finishes boiling. If I need to, I'll turn it down and let it simmer for a few more minutes. Alright, I let this go for the 5 minutes. I added about a tablespoon of salt in. You can add a little less. It's not salty in the least. And I added about a teaspoon or about a half teaspoon of black pepper. I'm just going to add some finely shredded cheddar cheese in, just to help enrich it a little bit and thicken it up just a little bit more. I'm going to go for about a cup. And you really don't even need to do this. I just have the cheese on hand to use, and I want to make this even more lush. Alright guys, our soup's ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a bowl and see what we got. Alright guys, let me get in here and try this. Now you can serve this with some bread or crackers, something like that. I'm just going simple tonight because I worked today and I'm tired. Get some broccoli, some of that cheese sauce. It's really good. Creamy, cheesy. Broccoli's tender, but it's not mushy. Just with a little of the broth here, cheese. That's really good, guys, and it wasn't hard at all. Remember, guys, check out Mama Four Boys' channel. I'll put the link down below in the description bar. Tell them I sent them, or sent you. I'd really appreciate that, guys. It'd make my day. Alright, there you have it. Easy, cheesy broccoli soup. Thanks for watching, and remember, love what you eat, and eat what you love.